faculty farewell will be delivered by Professor Melvin Otey. Following that, the student farewell will be delivered by Tara Chambliss. Professor Otey.
Good morning. Certainly good to see all of the friends and the family members and the loved ones who have come to celebrate our graduates with us. On behalf of the faculty of the Jones School of Law, we want to say to all of our graduates, congratulations. Almost 3 years ago, in the middle of a pandemic, wearing face masks, social distancing, spraying the tables in between your classrooms, trying to make sure that you could remain physically well, you all began. At a time when lots of people were declining to begin or abandoning their pursuits or delaying the pursuit of their goals, you all began. It wasn't an ideal environment in which to begin your law school studies, but you did begin. And today, we celebrate your having completed one of your interim goals. You had goals. You were self-motivated. You were determined. And you began. I say to you, that made an impression on us. The commitment that you had, the determination that you displayed, your hard work, your loving kindness, the support that you showed for one another. I say to you, as students at our law school, you made an impression on us as the faculty. And when the mask came down and the restrictions were lifted, we saw the kind of people that you were. We were blessed to have you. We're glad you began. Now, less than 3 years later, despite the unprecedented circumstances of your beginning, you have completed one of your interim goals. And so we say again, congratulations. During this short period, you learned a great deal about law. We're confident of that, but we hope you gained something more than a series of facts. We hope you learned something more than a body of rules. We hope you learned, or perhaps we're simply reminded about what really matters in life. Loving and serving God, loving and serving your neighbors the way that you yourself would want to be loved and served. We hope you learn something more than a body of rules. We hope you learn something about the pursuit of justice. I say to you again, congratulations. You've obtained more formal education than most people in the world. When you go out of this room, when you go out into the world, you will be in one of the smallest segments of the world's populations. Just by virtue of your education, you have done something great. And so we say, congratulations. But you're not finished. In one sense, you have completed something, but in another sense, you're only beginning. This is the beginning of a new chapter of lifelong service. Congratulations for what you have done. But on behalf of the faculty, I also want to say, I challenge you at this time. I challenge you to cherish the opportunity that you have. For some, 3 years have been invested by your family members, your husbands, your wives, your children, your parents. All the ones who love you have invested in you to get you to this point. You are the fulfillment of someone's dream. For some of you, it was always your dream to study law. And you delayed your pursuit for years or even decades so that you could raise your families, so that you could pursue other careers, so that you could meet other responsibilities. And now you're here. For all of you, this has been a culmination of years of investment and hard work and sacrifice, and now it's time for you to put theory into practice. However you choose to live your life, however your career goes, we want you to cherish this opportunity. You're only going to get to live life one time. You should always give and be your best. We challenge you. Cherish the opportunity. We also challenge you to set the right goals. I say to you, there's nothing wrong with having financial goals and goals of attaining certain positions and certain kind of status in life. There's nothing wrong with any of that, but you can be an outstanding human being. You can be an engineer of change in your community. You can be a beloved parent. You can be a beloved child. You can be a beloved sibling. You can be a child of God if no one knows your name. You don't have to be famous. You don't have to be wealthy to be great. And that's what we want you to be. One of the first things I told you when you entered my classroom in the first semester of your first year of legal studies is that some things are more important than law school. Now, I know that may sound scary to some of the parents who are footing the bill. But some things are more important than law school. And I know the class of 2023 knows and understands what I'm saying. I believe absolutely in excellence, and you know that. I believe absolutely in professionalism and in Christian character and in treating people with respect and always doing your best and being fair. But hopefully, we have shown you as a faculty that there's more to life than being professionally excellent. You can be excellent without selling your soul. You can be excellent without neglecting the people who love you. And hopefully we've shown you that. I sometimes say to my students, you can go to heaven with a B. And some of them like to put that to the test, you know. I prefer that you all get A's, but what I'm saying to you is if you trade your marriage, if you trade your children, if you trade your soul for a degree, you made a bad trade. And now as you're on the cusp of leaving us and going out into the world and pursuing your careers, I want to tell you that if you trade your marriage, if you trade your children, if you trade your souls for a job, you're making a bad trade. Some things more important than law school. Some things are going to be more important than your job. Excellence is a Christian virtue. And I encourage you to pursue excellence in everything that you do, but at the same time, we say to you that you must rightly prioritize the pursuit of professional excellence. We did not want you to sacrifice an excellent relationship with God, an excellent relationship with the people who love you in pursuit of a grade. Don't sacrifice those things in pursuit of a job. Strive for excellence. Work hard. But there is balance. And I want you to find it. We challenge you to establish and live out right priorities. As important as it is, as stressful as it is, and as much as it required of you, you now understand that law school doesn't last forever. It felt like it did when you were taking exams, but it doesn't. And now I say to you, neither does a job. You'll know what we expect. Hard work, you to do your very best. But there will be other jobs. You be excellent in whatever you do in life. But you're going to see that many people around you in life don't understand this idea of balance and priorities, and they will sacrifice things that ought not be sacrificed in pursuit of wealth or status or a name. You don't need wealth or status or a name to be great. We've always wanted you to be great people. These things being said and understood, we challenge you to commit to absolute integrity and relentless industry. Always be, always give, always do your best. Do not cut corners. Don't cheat your clients. Don't cheat your employers. Don't cheat the ones who love you and invested in you. Don't cheat yourselves. This is a precious opportunity. Don't cheat the God who made you. He gave you those talents. He made sure you have this opportunity. Always be who you're supposed to be, even when no one is watching, because someone is always watching. You may recall in class that we had a shorthand, a way of distilling all of this. Don't be a scumbag. Always be and do your best. Always behave in ways that would make God proud, that would make your families proud, that would make our law school proud, in ways that when you look back in 30 or 40 or 50 years, you can be proud. I say to you, don't forget. Remember the lessons we tried to impart to you. Not just the facts of the various cases, not just the body of rules. You'll remember all of that. There'll be occasions you'll be forced to remember all of that. Remember the other things. If you ever forget, I'm sure that Mr. Mikasobi has recorded it. We challenge you to strive. You still need that determination. You still need that internal motivation. You'll still need that maturity and that industry and that compassion for other people. Strive to make an impact. Strive to make your communities better. Strive to sow into other people's lives. Continue to learn law and seek justice. Give, and it will be given to you. Class of 2023, on behalf of the faculty, we thank you. We thank you for having trusted us to invest in you. We thank you for having trusted us to shepherd you in your legal studies. We thank you for sharing yourselves with us. And we tell you, as we've always told you, we love you even as you depart. We love you. We're proud of you, who you are, and what you've done, but who you're going to become and what you will do. We're proud of the people that you are. We're proud that you were willing to associate with us and that we were able to associate with you. And now we say, go out into the world. Go out into its classrooms. Go out into its courtrooms. Go out into its offices and its communities and be great. Be the difference in someone else's life. As you go, remember, you can always come home. The Jones School of Law is your home. And so as you're studying for the bar and there's something on there that you don't quite remember and you feel like you need a little help, you can come home. As you go off into your places of employment and there's some challenge that arises and you don't quite feel comfortable asking this new colleague, you can come home. As you advance in your careers and you get promotions and you ascend to the benches and you do all of these great things, listen, we want you to come home. Tell us what's going on with you. Come back and invest in the ones who are coming behind you. Be an inspiration to them. Be a model to them as others have been inspirations and models to you. You can always come home, and we pray that you will. Sometimes you'll achieve great victories, but you won't think it's great. Can I tell you that your family members and your friends and the people who've invested in you, they will think it's great, and they will be inspired. Can I tell you, we will think it's great, and we will be inspired. We want you to make sure that as you go, you turn around and mentor the ones who are coming behind you, who also want to learn law and seek justice. And we know you will. When it's time for your grandchildren to go to law school, send them home. Class of 2023, Fare thee well. Take a week, no more than 2, and use that determination and that industry, that hard work, the compassion that you have for other people, and study for the bar exam. They will let you take it as many times as you want to pay for it. But you only have to take it one time. So take it and pass it. Go out into the world and seek justice. Be the hands and feet of Jesus wherever you are. Fare thee well.